he had an atomic bomb hit the basketball world today. It was Russell Westbrook. There was a report that he reportedly grew tired of LeBron's fake behavior during their time in LA. Quote, "I hate that fake shit. I just can't do it." Apparently, LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Westbrook despite publicly denying it. I would have done it too. LeBron also said, let Russ be Russ in interviews, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. It was a lot of stuff kind of released in this here excerpt. There was even more stuff from like a book that Russ was saying that LeBron and AD were leaving meetings where Russ was still there with the rest of the teammates, and Pat Beverly was telling him, they do whatever they want to do, and he was like, well, why am I here with y'all? I'm a league MVP. I'm one of the best of all time. Like, why am I doing this? So I wanted to get you guys' reaction to this news about Russ and LeBron maybe having a tumultuous relationship.
I think LeBron thought Westbrook was sorry. And he was with the Lakers. Like, I think LeBron realized Westbrook can't help me win nothing. Westbrook gonna clog up the lane. He gonna clog up the paint. I can't kick to him when I drive because he ain't gonna hit no threes. So what's the point in having Westbrook? And LeBron did throw shade because remember when Westbrook was on squad, LeBron all but said, I wish we would have traded for Kyrie Irving, and we couldn't. So I just kind of got my hopes up. But if we really thinking about it, I think LeBron thought Westbrook was sorry. And LeBron did catch Westbrook right at the beginning of his epic drop-off. Westbrook had like slow drop-offs. He caught Westbrook right at the beginning of the major deterioration. I think he thought he was sorry. And I think LeBron was at the point of he wasn't concealing it anymore. He thought Westbrook was sorry, and he was all but letting the world know.
You know what? When you hear of Russell Westbrook, right, and you look at LeBron James, they're not like this. They're like total opposite. Westbrook is like super serious, super competitive, plays with a super dog mentality. LeBron is like more chill. He plays with dog if he has to. He's not as serious, right? You see him joking. You see him on different platforms. Like, that's different. And I think that's what it really was. Like, we're just different people, And like LeBron, I can see him laughing and playing all that. Where Russ ain't with all that, right? Look the way Russ takes criticism compared to LeBron. Mm-hmm. Russ, you ain't gonna say what you want to him. So I think they were just different, right? And you look at the way they are, like AD and LeBron, that's more similar.
Yeah.
Compared to West. But Westbrook ain't with all that.
I also think Westbrook was trying to figure out he's coming off the bench. He wasn't really playing substantial, meaningful time. LeBron was one of those things where I think he saw Westbrook on paper and saw Westbrook's game and thought Westbrook was going to come in and really do something. And it was terrible for everybody. So I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, there was also this funny video that I saw earlier this week where Russell Westbrook, everyone was holding, all these kids were holding the jerseys of the Thunder, the Lakers, and then the Rockets. He signed the 2 Thunder jerseys and then walked right past the Lakers jerseys. He was not trying to sign anything to do with the Lakers whatsoever. Was just looking at him. He was saying, I'll sign something else, but I'm not signing that Lakers jersey. I also thought it was kind of funny.
He hated LA.
Yeah, I mean, apparently, which is crazy because he's from here. But apparently, he also was frustrated at LeBron for doing the Lion stuff that he'd be doing from time to time, claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography or Malcolm X interviews, but not being able to discuss it, and then also predicting Kobe's 81-point game. One thing about LeBron, he do be lying, man.
He do be lying.
But not to because I love LeBron, I love Russ too, but like that could piss you off though. Yeah. If I'm a serious person, right, and I'm not like for the games, and I look at a guy that like is real, he does a lot of jokes and he does a lot of lying and all this and that. Why wouldn't he have a problem with that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know it's LeBron James, I know it's Russell Westbrook, I know that, but let's take the names off. Let's think about 2 people. One person that's super serious.
I don't think you can, because I'm with you. If they were equals, 1,000%. Hell yeah, like be serious, bro. If it was LeBron and D Wade when LeBron got to Miami and they're equals and they're peers, hell yeah. But whatever LeBron does, 2-5, it works for him.
Yeah, but I mean, like for example, like okay, like some of the stories he talks about, like he lying about it. Yeah. It's like it's LeBron. Like, why are you lying about it? It's like the attention part of it. Is it to hold your brand, whatever it is? But Russ don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
it's like there's no LeBron can see white, black, and gray. Mm-hmm. Westbrook's not is either right or wrong. Yeah. I ain't feeling that. That's soft. The thing with Kevin Durant, I would have been mad if Kevin left. He ain't really talked to me about it, right? But I'm gonna get over it. Mm-hmm. Not Russ. I'm still mad. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's just a different dude. He's just different.
Yeah, I think Russ is one of those way too serious human beings. You know what I mean? And it works for Russ. It's gotten Russ. And Russ, I would suggest, is probably an overachiever. You know what I mean? Like,
I
given
can't
what
say
Russ
that.
did, you don't think?
Overachiever?
His ability, I
Is
don't
you
know.
crazy?
Russ was an MVP, 3-time triple-double. Like, overachiever meaning, like, he exceeded his talent.
That's an effort that
I
he put.
don't know, dog.
Really?
I don't
No.
know.
He can't shoot, but like
you see the way he played?
he still
He
played
played
aggressive.
he played like a dog. And he got talent. How many point guards you see like him?
But Shady, if you average a triple-double 3 years in a row, that's crazy.
But I'm saying, that's in him. I can see him doing that.
Real?
he does have crazy talent.
Somebody,
He's like one of the best drivers in the
overachiever is
lane.
like,
He's
I
crazy.
would say, my favorite player is Steph Curry, right? Would you say he's overachiever?
Of course.
Steph is an overachiever.
All
Yeah.
Not quick, not super fast. Like, look at he's small. You know, look at this.
Dirk Nowitzki, an overachiever. Russell Westbrook
No,
is a crazy talent.
Dirk used to give buckets out when he was a kid. He used to give buckets out to Charles Barkley, all them dudes. He was like 17.
That's true.
Steph Curry didn't even go Division I. He was small. He's a small, scrawny dude. Wasn't fast, get bad ankles. Now you two-time MVP and all that.
But here's why I think Russ is an overachiever. It's a lot of, he's probably up there, him and D
All-American
Rose.
his whole life.
I'm saying him and D Rose probably the most, but it's a lot of athletic 6'2" guards in the NBA.
I haven't seen nothing like him.
D Rose.
D
Who
Wade,
else?
maybe. D Wade.
And D Rose is nice. D Rose I think D Rose is special though. But Russ played so aggressive and angry and like D Rose wasn't playing like that.
But Russ averaged to me, it's like Russ
man.
if
The
somebody would
triple
have
double season's overachieving for sure. Like,
three times straight.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. It's also he was stat padding, bro. I think
he
we hate saying that he was stat padding, but he was stat padding.
Bro,
Also,
I went to UCLA though. Like, can't anybody just get up in here?
That's true.
You say overachievers
with K-Love.
like you shouldn't. This shouldn't happen.
yeah, no.
But his career he has a remarkable career.
as he should though. He was talented. This
You didn't
like,
look Russ up. Russ been like that. He been somebody. He's somebody now.
Dang.
Now Russ special. I think moving forward. I mean, with the LeBron thing though, what is LeBron? So I agree with your point. What is he supposed to say? Is he supposed to say, "Bro, I love playing with you, bro. You're a legend of the game. You're ass right now, though. You are genuinely selling art. You are Tua Tagovailoa cheeks right now."
He's not talking about that though.
No, I know that's what I'm saying. But like, if you're the issue with him is inauthenticity, right?
Right.
Which is what LeBron. I mean, obviously he is showing that, but also at some time I think LeBron's doing that shit to protect his feelings, especially with the meeting stuff and all the other things and not keeping it a beam.
Well, what about all the So he said I hate all the fake stuff.
Yeah, not like the fake. The
so
fake
I'm
stuff.
asking you though. So if I'm Russ and I'm not into fake stuff, I'm not into the LA fake stuff.
Yeah.
And you're into that. Like, why can he have a problem with that?
No, he absolutely can have a
But
problem
you
with
said
it.
you started defending LeBron.
My thing is though, I think Russ would also have a problem because of, like we said, the way he handles interviews or criticism. If LeBron was like, "Bro, you're just not good,"
And
right
you can't
now. You're
say
not
that.
good. You
And
can't.
that's the other
You
problem.
can't say that.
LeBron can't. At the end of the day, LeBron just thought he was sorry. And when somebody's sorry,
Yeah.
everything they do piss you off.
Y'all saw the look he gave D Wade when he was in Cleveland.
See, but I disagree though because he had some weak dudes that he played with that
And he thought they were sorry
And
too.
he gets them out of there.
LeBron has played with so many sorry like dudes. Like he's
talk.
played, like I'm just being honest.
Real talk.
He knows sorry when he sees it.
And he don't keep him around long.
No, because he has the ability to.
Correct.
Y'all have to remember the reason why he is the way that he is whenever it comes to sorry teammates. Look at what he had in Cleveland, an organization that was run terribly for years and years and years. Can you name one draft pick they had outside of LeBron since he got in the league? When that first stint in Cleveland.
Nah,
Daniel
not
Boobie Gibson,
before he left.
Carlos Boozer for a year, and then they traded him away. Like he never had any other talent around.
I don't want to do these LeBron conversations though, because because I'm a LeBron fan. I love what he
I'm
is.
a LeBron fan too.
But it's just like we got to be honest though. Like he started this whole running around, jumping on team to team. Like we talk about MJ and all that, and I don't want to make the comparison, but yo, they sucked too though. They sucked.
They did suck.
Yo, and
they
he
sucked
stayed
early on.
and I stayed there though.
Yeah, but
I
then
stayed there,
but
dog.
They also drafted Scottie Pippen. They also got Tony Kukoc. They
But
acquired.
that took time. What I'm saying is, you can wait for that to happen.
Different era.
He was
though,
already
2000.
waiting. He was already waiting.
I
though.
think different
And they
era.
surrounded him with Eric Snow.
He created that area though. He created the era of running around.
That's a good point.
That's right.
But when I
The
say
NBA
different
needed
era
him, though,
is
too,
like
so.
when LeBron started doing it, we lived in an era of you better win right now.
Yeah.
And not winning a
That's not
championship
true.
is unacceptable.
That's not
The
true.
greatest player.
Hold up. You said that he was an era where it was like you better win now.
like not winning a chip was now unacceptable.
I always rock with LeBron. How can you not? I ain't gonna lie, I had to take some time after he did that stuff to Miami. Yo, I had to take time to like him again. Like, yo, what? When you're a competitive player and you great like that, you don't do stuff like that. So a lot of people that like LeBron, even today, I know it hit them like it hit me. And then after a while, I had to get over it a little bit. Like when Kevin Durant made his decision to go to the Warriors, I think LeBron stuff made it easier for him to do that.
Yeah.
Ray Allen, when he moved like he moved, I think LeBron James making that transition, I think it helped a lot of people make that decision.
Yeah.
You don't see that. Think about it, though.
Yeah.
I'll give y'all this stat.
That was crazy.
I'll give y'all this stat. LeBron James, on teams that he has actually been on, have never drafted an all-star level player. Ever. Michael Jordan's team drafted 3 Hall of Famers. Like that, it is what it is. I don't think Cleveland was a badly run organization when he was there, and that's just
You
that's just the
saying
truth
that,
of the
but
matter.
do you know how many years it took for them to draft these guys? They didn't come to draft
Not that
next
many.
year.
Yo, so 84, he had bad players. He had Dave Corzine as his center. 85, 86, they were losing to the Celtics. Then you end up getting Scottie Pippen at 87.
But
You end up getting.
But what about the part of you know what? I'm gonna fight my way out of this situation.
He tried.
He tried to.
He did try to.
I think he did try
He
to.
tried.
bruh.
07, they went there, and then he saw the Celtics, and then he saw
And
the
they
Celtics.
didn't
Like,
add any help. That is like what are they supposed to do? He couldn't draft anybody.
You asked me about that. I didn't like that. I just didn't like that.
That's
And
fair.
I think any competitor wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. But I
It
think
was
it's
a better
also,
alternative,
He
though.
wasn't gonna make it to this many championships
Correct.
if he
It
didn't
was a
leave.
much better
It
alternative.
was a better alternative, and now he's in the conversation that I don't think he would have been in had he stayed.
But I'm saying if everybody would just do that, because I look at Barkley.
Yeah.
I look at dudes like Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
I could name you cats that was super nice, but I go with MJ.
Let me ask you this.
You know what? You know
Okay.
what, yo? I can't beat MJ. I can't beat him. Let me join him.
You
Let
know-
me just join him.
Look,
Let me just join Michael Jordan. I'm gonna win me a championship.
But let me ask you this.
right or no?
But I see that's why. Let me ask you this though, because we always overlook not prime Shaq, but prime adjacent Shaq joined D Wade. If D Wade ain't in Miami, Shaq not going to Miami. If D Wade was in Cleveland, Shaq's not going to go play in Cleveland, leaving LA and go live in Cleveland and Strongsville, Ohio. Shaq joins D Wade. D Wade wins a chip, but we don't ever say nothing about that. It's just what it was.
Is that the same? So I had a fallout with my star player Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
And the ownership, right?
Yep.
And they basically saying, "Yo, we rolling with Kobe. We're not rolling with you. You got to
Yep.
roll." Is that the same what LeBron did? Is that what you're telling me?
What I'm telling you is Shaq's a top 10 player all time. If LeBron is watching D Wade win a chip, and they the same draft class, and they boys, and LeBron ain't won a chip yet, and he out there was a Junior Grouskas with that Texas player Daniel Gibson, Varejao,
Anderson Varejao, Eric
Varejao.
Snow.
Like if you watching your own peers win
They
chips,
sucked.
eventually you got to say, "Hey, bro."
But
I'm not finna watch D Wade win a chip and go watch Melo
But
win
your
a chip.
example you gave, the example that you gave,
It's Shaq, a top 10 player, joined D Wade. But LeBron, a top 10 player, joined D Wade.
I'm asking you though, is that the same? Is that the same? I'm leaving Kobe because we can't figure it out. I want to stay here. I want to be here.
Their reason for leaving is not the same, but the outcome was the same.
Where am I supposed to go, Acho? Where do you want me to go? The team I want to be with, they don't want me. They're saying they're going to take Kobe.
So where am I supposed to go? So it's acceptable to you because LA kicked Shaq out.
Dog, I'm the king here. I run here. I'm running everything. I make all the moves. It's my team. Shaq, that wasn't his team. They told him we got to roll. I got a better one for you.
Talk to me.
Let's say Carmelo Anthony, who we all think is great. I can't beat Kobe. I can't beat him. I can't beat Shaq. I can't beat MJ. Let me just join them. Let me just join them. Would you have a problem with that?
Of course.
I
But the kicker is this, though.
I don't think he had an option, bro. I'm not
But
gonna lie.
but the kicker is this.
They was drafting Luke Jackson, Shannon Brown, Boobie Gibson, and J.J. Hickson. Like
you can make your
those
argument.
guys aren't help.
You
Those
can make
guys
an
aren't
argument
help.
about it though, but all I'm saying is them other dudes are we gonna fight and we gonna stay here and get this joint popping again. That's what they did.
But here's the thing,
And-
though.
and they
but
would've
then
never
you
been in
gotta
the GOAT
win.
conversation.
You
you
gotta win.
you don't know that. How you know that?
Shady,
Where were they going to draft? Like they were continuously too good to draft in the
Bro,
lottery.
I'm asking you, how do you know that though? You know
because
we
they
would never
had
know.
not shown the organizational capability of doing it in the first place.
We would never know.
The only reason why they won a championship in Cleveland when he decided to go back was
Kyrie.
because they got the picks after he left.
Yeah,
they
you
ended
got
up
Ford,
sucking
yeah.
after he left, so they got to get a Tristan Thompson. That was a
you
good
got-
four. They got to get a Kyrie
Kai.
Irving. They got to get an Andrew Wiggins, and they could trade away for more pieces around him. Those are the best players that the Cleveland Cavaliers have drafted since. I mean, bro, the picks that they had after LeBron left, right? Or after LeBron got there, they had Luke Jackson, top 10 the next year. They had Shannon Brown, Daniel Gibson, J.J. Hickson, Christian Avanega, and Danny Green in his rookie season.
I like Danny Green.
No, Danny Green's awesome. In 2009, Danny Green wasn't making no difference on an NBA team.
I mean, but dog, like you can say what you want, and you're a LeBron fan, but I mean, are you competitive? Do you like to be competitive?
Absolutely.
Because when people argue about LeBron, See, it's hard to argue about LeBron being great because he's a great player. And like, if you think he's better than Jordan, I don't care about that because it's close. Like, LeBron and Jordan is close, however you want to cut it. But the part that I hate when people bring up the LeBron things, like, yo, you can't be a serious competitor defending him with the movie made. Because nobody would do that. I can't imagine a world where, like, maybe the NFL was different, right? But maybe like in high school or like in college, like, I'm not about to go like, what? Like, I'm really offended. I'm really offended if you ask me that.
The hard part though is that he had to do it.
I also say this.
Did not have to do that.
Okay, so I'll put it this way. 2007, he leads a terrible team to the NBA Finals. They go to the NBA Finals, they get swept by the Spurs. Generational Spurs, Bruce Bowen, Tony Parker, all of them. What happens in the offseason right after going to the Finals? Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, all team up in Boston. What is he supposed to do to compete against that? What is he supposed to do?
Yeah, you can't go back to war with the same cats.
You can't. Like, yes, that's what he saw, was the formation of a super team to beat a 23-year-old that just led a bunch of scrubs to the NBA Finals. Yeah, I'm building a super team too, because apparently this is the era of basketball we're in, and this is what I have to do to win championships.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can call it soft, but he does not win as many championships as he does. He doesn't make it into as many finals if he doesn't make that move. And he's not in the GOAT conversation at all.
You compare
you have to have a team. You cannot just carry a bunch of scrubs.
A 23-year-old dude to some older guys. Like for you to talk about the Celtics so great,
that
right?
Celtics squad was crazy.
What they do?
Made it to back-to-back finals, won a
They
championship.
got one chip. They got one chip.
Yeah,
bro.
but they made it to back-to-back finals.
They got one chip.
Yeah.
They have four All-Stars.
If you ask them, like, yo, dang,
Hall
dog.
of Famers, G, forget the All-Stars.
Yeah, 3 Hall of Famers.
Those are great. And then Rondo was great too.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you is, if you ask them about that, like, yo, they underachieve. You got one chip with them guys.
I agree.
It's Doc Rivers,
right? Right. So I mean, I just feel like, yo, like Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is a great player. He didn't run around. He ain't go run to the. They wasn't always good.
No.
It was him and Antoine Walker though.
No.
They struggled, and he stayed there though until we make some moves and got some players. Like.
So let me ask you this:
They didn't draft
you
bad,
would
though.
have preferred LeBron stay in Cleveland and then bring stars to him. Like, your issue ain't that he teamed up with stars; it's that he went to another star.
Like we talking about GOATs though, right?
But answer that.
Yes.
Would you rather don't nobody go to Cleveland?
Well, I mean, Kevin Love came.
No, ain't nobody really finna go to Cleveland.
J.R. Smith came. Shump came. Them dudes came. Can we be done with this? Because I'm gonna say last thing. I'm gonna get over it because it's like LeBron and the whole car is never gonna end. All I'm saying is, if you tell me some GOATs though, right, that was doing that, just tell us to talk about them because we're not talking about like this good player. We're talking about GOATs, right? We're talking about GOATs.
I mean, you got to say Kareem left and joined the Lakers.
Name me a GOAT.
First of all, Kareem won a chip before he got to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, 75, I think?
Yeah, so once you win a chip, it's like, all right, I got this, boom. So I can do what I want, okay? So he went to a bigger platform, went to a bigger, it's the Lakers. Okay. But what I'm saying is, like, name me a real GOAT, superstar type dude that just run around teaming up with cats.
Before LeBron, it would have been KG. KG when he went to Boston.
This is my problem.
KG, one of my favorites. KG's not a GOAT conversation type of guy. He's not. He's a great player. Like, Charles Barkley's a great player. He's not a GOAT. Like, GOAT was like the best of all time.
But the other dilemma is, though, Shady, LeBron's in a unique situation because anybody in the top 10 had crazy talent.
Had talented teams. Not even that. Name me another GOAT that won championships without a Hall of Fame teammate.
We're not talking about that part.
That has to matter, though. That matters.
But there's all types.
He didn't have any Hall of Fame teammates.
There's free agency, there's trades, all type of stuff. The same way how,
And there's organizations that did it better, like the Spurs.
And you could draft certain dudes.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like Kobe Bryant. Because I love Kobe, though. Yeah. Right? And Kobe did the huff and the puff, and he was mad at the franchise. He wasn't going nowhere. Y'all gotta get the. He might have talked that talk to get what he wanted. He ain't going nowhere. And we talk about Kobe Bryant.
Here's the thing.
No, bro. Before we do that,
second best can't be Big Z, bro.
Because we forget when Shaq left, they wasn't just popping again.
But here's what Shady
they
forgetting.
was bad.
Here's what Shady forgetting. If you want to talk about top 10 players in the NBA history, right? Shaq, he obviously had Kobe. Kobe, he had Shaq. Steph Curry, he had KD. Jordan, he had Pippen. Tim Duncan, he had Manu, and he had Tony Parker. Larry Bird, he had all the bigs. Who were the bigs with Bird?
With Bird, you had Kevin
Parrish,
McHale.
Yeah, so if you just looking at the top 10 players alone, 2-5, they all had squads.
Yeah, Hall of Fame
LeBron's
teammates.
the only one, bruh, who didn't have squads.
He didn't have a squad.
He's the only one. Magic had Kareem and James Worthy.
Even
and
if we
Kareem
go
had Magic.
Where's LeBron leave Cleveland?
So you said what again?
What age did LeBron leave Cleveland?
He was 26. He was already there for 8 years, 8 seasons. So look, 2005.
This is crazy.
If we just look at champions, 2005, the Spurs, multiple Hall of Famers. Heat, 2006, multiple Hall of Famers. Spurs, multiple. Boston, multiple. Lakers. Even the Mavericks, whenever they won in 2011, multiple Hall of Famers. And they were a squad.
Kid and Dirk.
Who they have?
Kid and Dirk.
Jason Kidd and Dirk. Tyson
on,
Chandler,
man.
Defensive Player of the Year, also. They had crazy talent.
Yo, look how you reaching. Look, this is the problem.
I'm not reaching.
What I'm saying is, having great players, that would have came.
I don't think it would have came.
What I'm saying is, like, we talking about something that we don't know because he got out of there. That was, I ain't gonna lie though.
The problem though, if LeBron doesn't get to 4 chips,
my son, I'll be mad as hell. My son does some stuff
you
like
can't.
that. Crazy.
In 7 seasons, you can't get me a solid enough number 2. He couldn't even get a Chris Middleton level number 2 that Giannis had.
But
he couldn't get any help.
But that let me know though, because like there's some cats that's just different. There's some cats that ain't gonna run around like that. They're gonna man up, tie their boots up, and go to work.
I'm not.
But for 7 years,
and some cats
he did.
And some cats, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna leave.
Those cats aren't LeBron James's level of
Care Bear, what's up with the chat? We got
the chat. We got a couple of those. Rasheed Hawkins, $10 super chat said LeBron walked into the league with the most pressure on a player possible. He had to win immediately. Did not matter what the team looked like. He was expected to win immediately. And then Trail Jones, $50 super chat for Trail. What up, Trail? LeBron said, he said LeBron should have never left the Cavs. They had the best coach and the best team one more year. They would have won a championship anyway.
Nah, I vehemently disagree with that.
I don't agree with that. The second time, maybe with Ty Lue?
Hell nah.
Maybe.
Oh, he's talking about they shouldn't have left. He shouldn't have left in 18?
If he's saying 18, I could see it in 18 with Ty Lue, but even then they were kind of were falling.
And you had to leave because you didn't know what Golden State was talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you didn't know that KD and them would break up.
Yeah, exactly. Or KD and them got hurt. Yeah, I don't know. Either time, it would not have happened, though. I'm sorry.
And I also think when he left that last time, that's bigger than basketball.
Absolutely.
That's okay. Let me raise my kids out in LA. Let me get into business ventures. Let me get into movies. Let me get into alcohol companies. That was let me become a billionaire. Let me forget this hoop stuff.
Would y'all be friends with people that run when stuff get hard?
He fought for 8 years, Shady.
I'm asking for
No. I'm about like you got to fight and win.
What about you, bro?
I understand the circumstance. I'm not just going to support someone staying in a bad situation if they want to get out of it. Like it's, I don't know.
I'm glad you're in my team.
I think he tried. He took a bad team to the finals.
A terrible
horrible team to the finals. Multiple times.